Do you want to live or die? Not someday, not years from now, but right now. With the way that you think, move, the way you speak to yourself. Whether you realize it or not, we answer that question every single day based upon the voice that we listen to. There is a gap of destruction, and the life of our dreams. Most people think that gap is created by what happened to them. It's not. The gap is created by the voice you choose to believe. Whose voice are you listening to? Because the voice you listen to builds your belief, and your belief builds your life. I know because I lived it. At 9 years old, I experienced a sexual trauma. At 12 years old, it happened again. And I was told it didn't happen. Not privately, but publicly. I learned to silence my voice. It got smaller as the other voices got louder and louder. Big girls don't cry. What happens here stays here. I started running from the truth, drinking to get drunk, accepting toxic relationships because somewhere along the way I believed pain was normal. At 16, I tried to take my life because the voices I had been listening to built the belief I'm unloved, I'm not valued, I'm unwanted. And that became my identity. I was living in what I now call the gap of destruction. Genie, waiting for something outside of me to come and save me. A, avoiding responsibility, avoiding the mirror. P, pride, too afraid to let people see the pain. And as long as I listened to those voices, my life reflected it. Then, February 1st, 2021, I woke up completely aware of everything around me. And I go to get out of bed, but I can't. I try with all my strength, but my arms, nothing. My legs, nothing. I go to scream and nothing comes out. All the other voices in that moment went silent. But one voice spoke clearly. Do you want to live or die? And for the first time in my life, I had to choose. I chose to live. But choosing to live meant I had to be intentional. I had to choose a different voice. And that's when I began to close the gap by tapping in to truth, facing what's real, becoming uncomfortable, and stop repeating the story that you keep telling yourself. I had to become aware of the voices I had been listening to and acknowledge where they were leading me. Then I had to pivot, Stop agreeing with the voice that was leading me to destruction and take an intentional step toward the life I wanted. So let me ask you again, whose voice are you listening to? The one shaped by pain, shame, survival, or the one leading you to healing, purpose, and truth? Because the answer isn't in what happened to you. It's the voice you choose to believe about yourself. So today, I want you to tap in. T, truth. Identify one destructive belief you've been agreeing with. A, awareness. Pay attention to the voice that shows up in the hard moments. And where is it leading you? P, pivot. Make a different choice this week that aligns with the person you want to become, because your life will follow the voice you choose to believe about yourself. If you don't like the truth, change. Thank you.